Alright, what is going on, my dude? So this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a pretty long time now. It's going to be Dr. Doom soloing Abyss, Iron Man, Infinity War. We have some synergies going on here. The important ones here are Mr. Fantastic and Annihilus. These are really the ones that you need. And in theory, you don't really need any of these because, you can attack Iron Man Infinity War with the heavy attack, even when he has all of his armors on, right? But what these synergies do, we'll talk about all of them. I'm not going to be commentating for the 15 minutes here. I'm going to, explain it, and then I'll let you watch the rest, right? But essentially here, what's going on with Annihilus is you see that every time you do a heavy attack, this guy gets staggered, right? He has no buffs that's going to consume the stagger, and whenever you do a heavy attack while there's a stagger on the opponent, you're going to get a guaranteed crit on the heavy attack. Now, if you don't know how the Abyss works, depending on your challenger rating, you get a certain amount of hits in your first amount of charges and the second amount of charges. So essentially, Dr. Doom has up to 240 hits here, right? Not counting special 3 hits, that counts as 1, all right? So as you can see, every heavy attack without our Fury from the special 3 does about 12.5k damage, right? With the special 3 Fury, you're going to see in just 2 seconds, it's going to do about 22,000, right? Now, what Mr. Fantastic does for Dr. Doom is every heavy attack gives him an armor break. Now, that's really good for controlling Iron Man's power in the last 15%. It's also really good for just keeping the armors off of Iron Man throughout the fight in general, alright? Even though we're not really doing anything aside from heavy attacks anyway, you'll see there'll be a couple times when we get a little fancy, going for like a medium into a heavy to get him into the corner, the chain some heavies into the corner. But essentially, we also have the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights on, which aren't 100% necessary, but we have the petrify on, as well as a suppression that's going to just lower the power that he gets from getting hit, as well as just, in that last 15%, he's not going to get that burst of power, which is really nice to have, and Mr. Fantastic is a very nice synergy partner for the Abyss in general. We also brought along 2 more synergies that are definitely not needed whatsoever. We have the Doctor Strange synergy, and that is going to just give a 50% chance to remove the poison from the Suicide Masteries when I throw the special 3, and we also have the MCOC, which is going to just give us I think it's a 15% chance to do a perfect block, which is 100% unnecessary in this fight. It's just, my thought process was that I had to bring along 2 more slots, and that could be decent for reducing chip damage, but, as you can tell, we're not taking too much chip damage, man, and by the end of the video, you'll see we definitely did not need either of those synergies. I'd be interested to see if Dr. Doom could do this fight without Annihilus or Mr. Fantastic, but I don't really feel like doing this marathon again. So if you want to try that out, make that video, make sure you let me know in the comment section below, and give it a link, and I'll check it out, man. But yeah, Dr. Doom, this is a rank 3, 6200 Dr. Doom, of course. This is on the live server, and yeah, so far, this guy's down to about 83%, and we've only used like 25 of our charges, so obviously, man, as long as you don't mess up, it's a pretty easy solo from Dr. Doom. So enjoy it. I've been meaning to make this one for a while. It's been requested by a couple people. I've talked to, MSD about it. He came into my DMs one day and was like, do this. And I was like, that's funny. I've been meaning to do that. But yeah, guys, enjoy it. I'll be seeing you around.